Welcome to Dublin. Let's check out our hotel for the evening. 4-star hotel, I think. Let me know in the comments at the end if you think it was worth the money. Let me give you your location spot here, okay? So we're obviously on one of the bridges here. Down there is a couple of the famous bridges. Temple Bar is just 10-minute walk on the right hand side across the bridge, okay? So close enough to all the lively bars. Check out my nightlife videos. You need a back one down there, but it is quite good. Close enough to all the lively bars, but quiet enough to get away from them at night. And I'm going to tell you why I booked this hotel just in a wee minute. The hotel is just down there. I'm going to show you the exact location. So basically, if you're having a wee night out in the Temple Bar, you just walk along here and walk over the bridge. It's a really decent location, I think. Let me take you to it anyway. Okay, so a couple of things to bear in mind when I booked this hotel, okay? Saturday night in Dublin during summer peak season is very expensive. Most decent hotels round here, just even for room only, for a Saturday night, were about £200. Check out the video done at the Wellington Temple Bar Hotel. I think I stayed there in April and it was an amazing price. It was like £65. There was nothing like this time, nothing like it whatsoever. The main criteria I had basically for booking a hotel was it had to be 10-minute walk roughly to Temple Bar area. Now I know it's a tourist trap and I know all the locals, the guys who watch the channel who stay here, will say, Kevin, we don't go to the Temple Bar. I know that, but for the video purposes, I was down in that area last night and I'm actually going to a comedy club tonight down past Temple Bar, so this is quite a good location for me, okay? And had to have air conditioning because it's been 28 degrees in Dublin, so I could not risk getting another hotel without air conditioning. I made a mistake in Belfast, let me tell you about it. So this pub is just next to the hotel, the Legal Eagle. I've never seen it open yet, but I've walked by it for a couple of days. I've not seen it open yet. Let me know if anybody's been in it. There's a hotel straight ahead. Now I'm going to take you up to my room. I'm going to show you the room. Room's pretty nice, by the way, quite big. It's an accessible room as well. That was the only one that I'd left when I booked it. Everything was nearly fully booked here. And they've got a wee park on the right hand side. It's quite nice. I'm going to show you as well. So this is a big difference coming down here. It's just a lot quieter down in this street than it is in the Temple Bar area. Okay, the mistake. If you're on booking.com, this wasn't booked through booking.com, but if you're on booking.com and you do filters to find hotels with air conditioning, be very careful because sometimes booking.com will include air conditioning in the reception area of the hotel, which is no use to you if you're sweltering in your room at night, as we were in the Leonardo Hotel in Belfast. For some reason, I stayed in that hotel before, and for some reason I thought it had air conditioning, but it didn't, and the room was roasting. But it comes up in booking.com as having air conditioning. You need to go into the room amenities in any of the hotels. It's important if you're staying here in the summer. The aircon has worked pretty well in this hotel, so don't make that mistake, okay? So that was the main reason I booked this hotel. Aircon, breakfast is included in the price as well, and the breakfast is pretty decent. I'm going to show you that at the end. So at the end, just going up to the room just now, I'm going to show you the room, I'm going to show you the breakfast, and let me know if you think it's worth the money. Wait till I show you the wee park next to it. It's called Chancery Park. It's a nice wee park. It's tiny. And it's there. Chancery Park. Oh, this is people sunbathing. Taps our feather, definitely. 7-minute walk to the Brazen Head here, the oldest pub in Dublin, which I'm probably going to pop in and see at one point. It's on the tram line here as well. It's in a quiet location, but it's close to everything. It's the Hampton by Hilton. Okay. The cheapest price was not booking through Hampton by Hilton or Hilton. It was not the cheapest booking through the official website. We'll take you to the room, I'll tell you how much I paid for it and who I booked it through. But yeah, this is quite a good location, I think. It's a wee bit far from the train station. We're getting the train back to Belfast tomorrow, and it's a wee bit far from there. It's about half an hour walk, I think, from Connolly train station. But this is quite a nice hotel. You're going to see inside, you'll see the breakfast area. I think they've got car parking maybe at the back as well. Quite a good location, quiet but close to everything. Okay, let's head in. I'm going to show you the room and I'm going to show you breakfast, okay? Got breakfast booked here for 2 nights, and I'll let you know if I stay here again. You need a key card normally to get in these doors. It's pretty secure. You need a key card to get in. Right, let's take you up to the room. Okay, welcome to the room. We're in the Hampton by Hilton in Dublin city centre. This is room 132. This is a queen accessible room. I think it was the only room they had left, and I just booked it a couple of days ago. Breakfast is included, complimentary. It seems like a really nice hotel. The staff very friendly when we checked in as well. And let me show you about. I'll add breakfast at the end of this video, let you know what that's like. Hopefully it'll be better than the Leonardo Hotel one in Belfast. If you've seen that video, we're looking forward to a better breakfast. Fingers crossed. Okay, let me show you around. First thing to note about this one, unlike the Leonardo, it's got aircon. If anything, it's actually a bit cool in here. That was a mistake at the Leonardo. I'll tell you that in a wee second, okay. Big massive TV, interconnecting room here and door. So I think it's just one of these connecting rooms for families. I'm not 100% sure what's in there. They did tell me that there was an iron board in here, but I've not found it yet. Check out the bathroom. This bathroom, honestly, is bigger than some of the rooms I've stayed in abroad, in different places, Spain, Tenerife, etc. It's actually bigger than some of the rooms. It is massive. Very good for any mobility problems. They've obviously got everything set up here, so yeah, really good bathroom. As you can see, shower gel and stuff like that as well. Wee sink, full length mirrors, absolutely perfect. So really nice bathroom. Let me show you the rest of the room. This is all the lights on, so it's a very, very dark room. I don't know why it's so dark, but they've got good facilities here. Obviously, we've got the hangers up here as well. We've got a fridge, point off because I've no water in the fridge. A wee bottle of water would have been good, but still good to have a fridge, isn't it? Got tea and coffee here as well, a couple of mugs. Oh, I've just found the ironing board. So there's the ironing board, I think possibly in there. There's an iron as well. The room is not massive, but it ticks all the boxes really. Location wise, 10-minute walk to Temple Bar, as you've seen. It's not too bad. Just over the bridge, quite a quiet location. A wee chair in the corner here as well. Another big massive full length mirror. Not much of a view, to be fair, out here. But it's going to be pretty quiet. That's the only bonus, I think. I wonder if that door opens. Doubt it does. Nah, it doesn't. Okay. So we're only on the first floor, so no view as such. But yeah, what do you think? It's quite nice. I'll tell you what I paid for it, including breakfast. Dublin's really expensive for hotels. Okay, so including breakfast, this was not the cheapest hotel tonight, but I picked it because the location was not too bad. Reviews were okay for it as well. The other one I could have got cheaper is a brand new hotel called the Citizen M, which looked really nice, but the room here looked a bit bigger. And the Citizen M, I think, was about £30 cheaper than this one, but it didn't include breakfast. So by the time you add on breakfast for 2 days, especially in Dublin, you're going to pay a lot more for that. So this worked out at £294 for 2 nights, bed and breakfast. One of those nights is a Saturday, which is really expensive in Dublin. A basic hotel in the Temple Bar area will cost you £200 on a Saturday night quite often. So I think this was not a bad deal, to be fair. And this was booked through agoda.com. They were the cheapest by quite a distance. The official Hampton website, Hilton, was about £50–60 more than this. So shop around if you're staying in this hotel. Right, let's go to breakfast. Okay, what's the breakfast like at Hampton by Hilton? Look at this, the waffles here. And there's a hot selection. This breakfast is a lot better than the one we had at the Leonardo Hotel. If you've seen my review there in Belfast, this is a lot better. Scrambled egg was really, really nice. Hash browns, really nice. Bacon, really nice. Sausage, just okay. Not the cheapest, but not the most premium, kind of in the middle. Yeah, it was really decent quality here. And we've also got a wee selection of cold meats. So with the Hampton by Hilton, the breakfast is included in the room rate. Yeah, it's definitely reasonable breakfast. I would say pretty decent, maybe 7 or 8 out of 10 I'd say. A wee selection of cereals. breads there as well, your tea and your coffees. Anne says the coffee is really strong. These wee croissants were really nice, croissants there, and the raisin one at the back, Anne says was amazing, really nice. Coffee is strong. Fresh orange juice was just okay. It's pretty strong, it's not watery at least, but obviously it's not premium, it's not Tropicana, but it's okay. This dining area is incredibly busy. This is about 11:15 in the morning, so at the weekend here the breakfast is on till 11 o'clock. You can see how busy it is at this time. That's what they've got in draft in the bar, okay. The bar's open, I think, about 1 in the morning. We came in last night about 1 and it was still open, I think it was just shutting. They do have some snacks here if you want to buy some stuff to take up to your room late at night. Chocolate bars are €3, crisps are €3, and they've got cans of Coke and water there. A Coke is €4.20, so it's pricey. You can also hire umbrellas. €2 for 48 hours, that's actually not bad really, is it? It's not bad. But yeah, I quite enjoyed this hotel. Definitely think I would come back to this hotel again. Location wise, it's pretty decent, as I showed you just at the start of the video. We're only a 10-minute walk to the Temple Bar area, so we're close enough to the action, but we are in a quiet area. So at night, didn't really hear any. The rooms were comfortable. The aircon, if anything, the aircon was a bit cold. We had to put the temperature up a wee bit. It was a wee bit windy today, actually. But yeah, final thoughts. Okay, final thoughts on the Hampton by Hilton. I think it's a really decent hotel. Is it worth what we paid for it? £294 for 2 nights, including a Saturday night bed and breakfast. In the general scheme of things, in Dublin, that is really expensive. I think this is good value for money compared to everywhere else I was looking at. Would I stay here again? Definitely would stay here again. Breakfast was decent, definitely, especially compared to the last breakfast we had. That was pretty nice. Okay, thanks for watching. Hit the wee subscribe button and we'll see you on the next one. And I'll leave a link up here to some of the other Dublin videos, okay? Up there or up there, somewhere. See you later.